The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service. A massive earthquake with a preliminary magnitude of 9.2 has impacted the Pacific Northwest at around 8 o'clock this morning. This earthquake has caused massive damage to the area, causing many injuries and fatalities. Be on the lookout for tsunamis. Tsunamis are one of the most common hazards after earthquakes with a magnitude of greater than 7. All residents near the coast should be prepared to evacuate if a tsunami threat is occurring in the area. Grab food, water, medical supplies, and a battery-powered or hand-crank radio. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service as well as the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center. A tsunami is confirmed to have been off the coast of Washington and Oregon. Wave heights cannot be predicted at this time, but wave heights could be as high as 125 feet. This tsunami will impact coastal Washington, Oregon, and northern California in the next 10-15 minutes. Seattle will be impacted. We strongly advise everyone in the warned area to evacuate to higher ground or farther from the coast now. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Portland Fire Department. A massive fire is occurring in downtown Portland. This fire is a result of numerous gas leaks that occurred in the area when the massive earthquake hit. Firefighters are working on putting out the fire, but so far have been unsuccessful, mostly due to the fact that fire hydrants are not working after the earthquake. And most firehouses were destroyed or severely damaged. The tsunami that will impact other parts of Oregon will not reach Portland and extinguish the fire. We advise all people in the city of Portland to avoid the downtown area at all costs. Put as much distance between yourself and the fire as possible. If you are in downtown Portland now and cannot escape the fire, get inside a large sturdy building built of sturdy, non-flammable materials such as concrete or iron. Do not leave this shelter until the fire has stopped. Bring food, water, a flashlight, medical supplies, and a hand crank or battery-powered radio to the shelter. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service. The tsunami has impacted the westernmost parts of Washington. It is confirmed that the wave heights are 120 feet. At current speed, these waves will impact Seattle in the next 5 minutes. If you have not evacuated the inundation zone now, please do so, or you face certain death. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Portland Fire Department. The fire that started in downtown Portland has now spread into the rest of the city. Other fires have developed in other major cities in Oregon, which include Salem, Eugene, Gresham, and Hillsborough. These fires are causing massive damage. We advise all people in those cities to evacuate immediately. The tsunami will not reach these areas to put out the fire. If you can't evacuate, make your way to the interior of a large, sturdy building made of non-flammable materials such as iron or concrete. Bring food, water, clothing, medical supplies, and a flashlight to your shelter. Do not leave your shelter until the fire stops. Volcano watch for Western Washington State. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. Mount Rainier is showing signs of eruption after the massive earthquake that hit the area 4 hours ago. If it erupts, devastating mudslides and lahars will impact the areas close to the volcano. Lava will also flow into a few areas, destroying and killing anything in its path. An ash cloud will form. Intense wind will accompany this ash cloud, and the winds only get higher the closer you are to that volcano. The ash cloud will contain toxic materials, making it unsafe and undesirable to breathe in. The ash cloud will extend miles into the atmosphere, causing a global cooling of temperature for about 5 years by 0.1 to 0.2 degrees Fahrenheit. We advise everyone in the warned area to prepare to evacuate if the volcano erupts. Have food, water, medical supplies, a flashlight, a battery-powered or hand-crank radio with extra batteries, and clothing ready now so you don't have to scramble to get those necessities if a warning is issued. Volcano warning for all areas within 20 miles of Mount Rainier. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Geological Survey. Mount Rainier will experience an eruption in the next 6 hours. If you haven't evacuated the area already, do so right now. Gather food, water, medical supplies, a battery-powered or hand-crank radio with extra batteries, a flashlight, and clothing for your journey. It is expected that ashfall will impact all areas in western Washington, including Seattle and Tacoma. We advise all people in western Washington to have a gas mask ready, because this ashfall will be toxic and will cause severe health problems to those outside, especially infants, the elderly, and other sensitive groups. Avoid using roads when the ashfall starts, because it will make the road extremely slippery. If you can avoid being outside, please stay indoors. Shut off all heating and ventilation systems, lock all windows and doors, and cover cracks in them with tape or damp towels.
An administrative message from a representative of FEMA. Massive damage has been done to the Pacific Northwest. The earthquake, volcano, tsunami, and fires have made the area unrecognizable. So far, at least 15,000 fatalities and $300 billion of damage are a result of this earthquake. Many sturdy buildings in the region, such as the Space Needle and the St. John's Bridge, have collapsed. The cities of Seattle, Tacoma, Portland, Eugene, Salem, and all areas within a 20-mile radius of Mount Rainier have had apocalyptic destruction. Volcanic ashfall will have impacts of the health of this region for decades to come. This disaster has crippled us. But we must not give up hope. We must unite as Americans and come back from this disaster stronger than before. We will prove that America is stronger than anything Mother Nature can throw at us. This ends my message. Thank you, and God bless.